Yes.
Where
Uh-huh.
do you want?
Wherever you want.
Where? Yes, I think that only your salary
Can't.
I can't do that.
Okay. So?
No, I don't agree with you, Marceau. No, I
Tell
think...
me, Jenny.
Yes?
Jenny.
Yes?
Tell me if your salary only I can
allow you.
I satisfy your need.
Needs.
You see?
Needs, yes.
Money, yes, you see, money will never be enough. Never.
Yes, I know.
If today you get 1,000, you dream to get 5,000, and when the 5,000 is in your hand, you say, no, it's not enough, I want more. And it's always like this.
Okay.
And when you say you need to sell drugs, if you want to have a car, if you want to travel, if you want to have a house and so on, I can tell you, no, you don't need to sell drugs. For example, if I tell you when I leave my family, when I was 19 years old, 19 years old, I leave my family without anything, only my head, my brain. And I work with that.
You left the family house?
Yes, I left my family without anything, just my brain and my head.
Okay.
And I can tell you, after 30 years, 25 years, you can have whatever you want if you use your brain wisely. And you keep everything in God's hands. So He opens the door for you. You don't need to sell drugs. You don't need to sell your body, but you use your brain and you keep everything in His hands. And He knows where you have to go. You have to go.
No,
Definitely.
Understand, but if you have if you have an ambition to become a very big personality, to have a lot of money and a lot of companies. I think that you must do something wrong.
No.
Really?
Oh, if you want to become
No.
a very big,
No.
A billionaire.
No.
a billion, yes.
No, you start with
Billion.
small thing. No, you start with small thing that you are sure that you can manage. And after you extend it step by step. But you see, when you have a lot of money once, it's over your head and you cannot manage it. Maybe you are rich for one day and poor for one life.
Okay. But I think
See, nice debate. Great job, everybody.
You see, when you work,
I think the sale of drug is an economy.
Selling drugs is
an economy.
economic.
Yes, economy on a global what I say global for it's au niveau mondial. I say
on the global plane.
On the global plane, yes. It's a big market. But yes.
Yes, maybe it's a big market, but dealers, they can kill you. So even if you are rich, you cannot sleep. You will be afraid to be killed every morning, every night. Even if you go to a nice luxury restaurant, you are afraid that someone will keep a gun on your head. So why do you want to be rich if you don't have peace?
Excellent.
Yes, but there is a chain. I think there are many people in the chain. You will be a gang dealer and chain, yes, a gang dealer, and you can stay at home and manage the chains. Yes.
You don't need to be on the field.
On the field, yes. Many personalities are in the drug traffics. Traffic, yes. Yes.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Policemen are there, yes. Policeman and yes.
Okay, so if I do understand, you are interested in the position of the general manager, who is, every time behind.
Yes.
And not in those who sell the drug.
Yes.
Okay, but you can't reach that position right away. If you wanna, better your living conditions, you will have to, to start by selling drugs yourself, and maybe one day you will reach that position. So I think you're not ready to sell drugs.
No.
Yeah, because he would like to reach the top management. He's afraid of,
he's afraid.
Going to the field and selling, drugs. He's afraid of doing that.
Yes.
So, Mr. Sambu, maybe you will have to choose between to immigrate or to set up your own company.
Set up your own company. Oh. If you don't have opportunity to create a company, if you don't have opportunity to get a job, you stay here, do what? Anything.
Okay.
Yes, anything.
But don't you think with a little amount of money you can, you know, you can start something?
Yes, but it'd be difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
100,000. Is that okay? To start a company?
100,000.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Really? What can you do with it?
100.
What kind of business can you do with 100,000?
100,000. Yes, I 100,000. I create what I say what I say.
What's the meaning of?
I go to create and to go to what I say.
Oh, how to say? You can say how to say.
How to say? Un jardin, a garden for produce legumes. I think.
Vegetables.
Vegetables. Yes. Yes.
Where?
It's not possible in
100
Dakar. In Dakar, it's not possible. But if you go to, for example, Ziguinchor or Tambacounda or the other cities, you will do that.
For me, if I have 100,000, I will make cakes, small cakes.
Okay.
In a good packaging.
Okay.
I can sell one part 200.
Okay.
And I will sell it to my kids' school every day. And the benefit, I will increase the number of cake and the number of places where I will sell it. And my business will grow up. And I will get more than 100,000 after 1 year.
After 1 year, it's too long.
Yes, but
it takes too long.
If I get 10,000 every month after 1 year, my investment will be the double. No? Yeah.
I see. Okay, I see.
But for example, if Mr. Sambu is working in a bank, he can work. He can show his ability. He can work more, showing that it's not only the job that the manager gives him that he can do, but he shows that he can do more, and he will get promotion, and he will move up like that.
Yes, walk his way up.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Yeah, isn't it a good idea, class? Selling cakes? Yeah, what about Mr. So? Mr. So, we know what you're going to sell.
For me, I sell a credit card.
Credit card.
Yes, and
I'm surprised, but go ahead.
The money. Yes. And send money. Like wave. Yes, and I
for 100.
Yes.
100,000.
100.
100,000, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
You can recharge 50.
Recharge.
Recharge 50 and as a 50 you can do your transaction.
Very good.
And you buy a card for free and also and you can
You can?
sell it.
Okay. Sell them.
Yes.
Okay.
Sell them, yes.
Wonderful. Well, I'm a little bit surprised. I saw that you would say that you would invest in the, business of sour milk sale. You get it? Sour milk. Who can guess the meaning? Sour milk. Sour milk. Milk.
Sour milk.
Yes, you know milk?
Milk.
You know milk? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm sure that you know.
Yes.
Sour
Yes.
milk now.
Yes.
You get the meaning? Mr. Gay, Mr. Gay is around. Mr. Gay knows. Sour milk.
Sour milk. It is a company name or what is it?
No, it's not a company name, but
Soya.
Milk, I know what is milk.
Yeah, you know what is milk. But now, sour milk, you can get it after little transformation. If you get milk and you let it for 1 or 2 days, you're gonna have a sour milk.
Okay, lait caillé, you mean?
Okay,
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
I thought
it's
for
so. It's for so.
It's for Mr. So.
No.
It's for Mr. So. But Pular is a job of Pular.
The job of Al Pular. Okay, sour milk.
Al Pular, yes.
Yes, I thought you was joking with Mr. Omar So.
Yes, sure. Okay, so welcome, Mr. Gay.
Hello, everybody.
Yes, did you hear what we were talking about?
I just joined the lesson. Sorry for being late.
Okay.
As usual.
Yeah. Okay, so well, here is a question. What do you advise the young generation so they can have better living conditions? To immigrate, maybe, to sell drugs, or to set up their own company. For Jenny, it's better to advise them to set up their own company. For Mr. Sambu, it's better to advise them to sell drugs. This is the quickest way to, to be rich nowadays.
Wow.
And Mr. So, what's your answer? You did not answer yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did not answer yet, I think. You were just commenting what Jenny said, like it's possible to be a billionaire, without having to deal with a drug sale. We just need to use our brain, she said, in order to you know, become rich, become a billionaire. Mr. Sau was commenting, so he did not answer yet. And now the floor is yours, Mr. Sau or Mr. Gay, if you ready.
For me, I think I would advise the young generation first to believe in themselves.
Okay.
Believe in themselves, to believe in their country, and not to think that the only way to get it or to have better living condition is just by immigration. Because unfortunately, almost all young generation in Senegal or in Africa, they think they cannot succeed in their own countries.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, and for me, it is the main problem of African people.
Yeah.
You have different ways. You have agriculture. You have
breeding.
What is the English for elephant?
Breeding.
Breeding. You have breeding and so on. So the only problem is just that people don't believe in themselves. No matter the way they can choose, they can succeed if they believe that they can succeed. No.
Wonderful.
So it is my opinion, but to sell drugs, I'm not sure that it is the best way.
The quickest way.
To have better living conditions. No.
There are a lot of buildings in Dakar, very beautiful buildings, and it is said that those building owners are just drug dealers. That's why they're able to, to make those realizations.
But in my opinion, I'm not an economist, but what I think is we cannot develop with this kind of activities because we to be developed or to guess, you need to produce in order maybe after to make exploitation. I don't know. First, for example, you have to transform, and then after you have to sell in maybe in the country, but in the neighboring countries also, in Africa, and after around the world. And it is the only way you can develop. But if you have building and so on, but it is not a production that can benefit to the country.
Exactly. All of that is, just beautiful. What you have just said, it's beautiful. But you may have all of these ideas without a financial support. And if you don't have a financial support, so that only means that you won't go anywhere.
But I wouldn't say we do not have financial support in our country, because I think we have a lot of possibility to get what we call
funding,
credit or funding.
Yeah,
there are a lot of public organizations in which you can have funding.
Okay.
For example, in rural areas, there are many women. They benefit from aid for ONG.
NGO?
NGO,
yeah.
NGO, for example, and they can get developed with this kind of funding.
Okay.
They have agricultural, how do we say, agricultural activities.
Track farming?
Transforming.
Track farming.
Pardon?
Track farming. It's
farming.
like culture maraîchère?
Yes, culture maraîchère, for example. Is
okay.
Possible. It is possible also to have transformation with, what do we say, some ART.
Art, yes, the same word.
Yes, you can have women in Gai, for example. They have activities, they produce basket, local basket.
Yes, yes, okay.
Local basket. Or they can produce also local shoes.
Okay.
And if it is well organized, in my opinion, it can be sold abroad.
Excellent.
Yes, and
but
it is
all these sectors are not organized here in Senegal. Organized.
It is not organized.
If you take, for example, breeding and what you say, culture maraîcher, what
truck farming.
Yes, truck farming. Yes, there are here in Senegal. You take, for example, the what I say, women who are producing, also producing, yes, vegetables.
Okay.
Yes, there are here, and they didn't have a company who's selling his production.
Who can buy?
Who can buy? Yes, who can buy
their production.
Their productions. Yes. Yes.
But I think
it's pity.
When I talk about believe in ourselves, it is not just for young generation, but because I think it is maybe a concept that should be shared by all African people.
Okay.
First, our president, our minister, you know, I was one day I was looking for documentary on TV. They invited, I think it was a president of a local association of people who were working on shoes, local shoes in Gai.
Yes. Yes.
The guy, what he proposed, he said that for all the minister and the president, instead of buying shoes from France or I don't know, from United States with a lot of money, they could, for example, buy local products, you know.
Definitely. Definitely.
And it will improve the quality, it will improve the economic situation of a lot of people.
Sure.
And by the way, we can have the culture to buy our own products. As example, my colleague just said is also when we have vegetables, we can produce our own vegetables, our own fruits, instead of going to Auchan, for example, to buy products coming from abroad, etc., etc. So I think it is just a philosophical problem because we do not believe in ourselves.
Wonderful. Well, definitely, it's a very sad situation.
Our authority didn't believe to our what I say, to ours. When you say Ngai, in Ngai, they
local products.
Local products, yes. Yes. If you take, for example,
maybe it's not well made.
No.
Maybe it's not well made, like those products that you can have, you know, abroad.
No, choose
there's a little gap.
But it is just because they do not have enough means, enough financial means to improve. That's why I said earlier, if we have the ability or the, how will we say, habit. We have the habit to buy here our local products. The results will be that maybe those who produce those products may improve the quality of their products, and maybe they will try to make exportation of their products. And by the way, we can have an improvement of the quality of those products. But without starting with this, we cannot have improvement of such products. Yeah.
Okay. Why not insisting on the quality instead of the quantity? I think that's the biggest problem. If you already have a little amount of money, a little capital, in order to fabricate your shoes, just insist on the quality and not on the quantity.
I think they try to insist on the quality, because when you go to the neighboring countries, I don't know if you have some people you know in
the sub-region,
Mali, Burkina Faso. They really love the local products from Senegal.
Okay.
From the tailors, from the people who produce shoes, local shoes, etc., etc. But when it is Senegalese people, they prefer to buy products coming from abroad.
Yeah.
It's a little bit paradoxal. I don't know why.
Well, maybe Mr. Sow knows why, or Jenny, or Mr. Kare. Where are you? Mr. Kare is offline. Yes. Okay. Who would like to take the floor?
I think that the authorities I don't believe believe our
believe in
as a young because if I take one example.
Yes.
In Ziguinchor, we have a money. We have a many.
Yes. Many or a lot of
product. Product like mangoes, like peanuts,
okay.
like cuckoo.
Like?
I don't know as a name of English.
Okay.
Cuckoo. Right.
Wow.
Yes.
What is it, Mr. Sambu? Cuckoo.
I know cuckoo is a bird.
This is the first time I have heard it.
No.
Oh, yes.
Is it a fruit, Mr. So?
Yes.
Maybe noix d'acajou or?
Yes.
That's it?
Noix d'acajou.
Oh, okay. That's what we call in English cashew.
A local language in Ziguinchor. A cuckoo I don't know has a name in English, but
cashew.
Cashew.
Yes.
Okay. And I see there many Indian.
Yes, yes.
How to buy the cashew and transform them like chocolate and
really? Wow.
Also, yes.
Chocolate.
Yes, and after he sell as they sell
yes
as a product to the population.
Okay. Wow, the local residents.
And I see there a lot of jobless. As
Which
a
is
younger,
paradoxal.
as a younger,
the young.
Don't have I don't have something to do.
Okay.
And I think that the government can help the young to transform this product and as a population I can benefit
from
I think that no
benefit from that.
Yes. From that.
Exactly. So you are confirming what we were saying yesterday, like the government can, create some job opportunities like this.
Yes,
why not opening a factory over there that will be dealing with the transformation of that product and hire those young people? Why not?
Yes.
But it turned out that yesterday you insisting on the fact that it's not the government who create job opportunities, but the only thing that they can do is to create, the best conditions.
Yes.
You know, for companies, the best working conditions for companies. I mean, to facilitate the companies to, you know, keep dealing with their activities, like to reduce taxes and all. I mean, I think they can create directly, you know, employment by creating directly, you know, those companies for themselves. Yes, Mr. Gay.
They didn't have, they have. If you take
Yes, Mr. Sambu. Offline, Mr. Gay.
Yeah,
Mr. Gay, you want to say something?
Yes, I was just saying that maybe government have not enough independence, maybe, to have this kind of policy. I don't know.
Policies. Yes, policies.
Policies. Because we all know that we are depending on the World Bank, who has maybe the possibility to give financement. We say
founding, yeah.
This has the possibility to give funding to some countries and not to the others. And sometimes our government, unfortunately, they do not have enough courage to take some decision. Because one day I was watching a documentary on TV, and for the example that Dr. So just did, we have the casual. When African countries like Senegal or Bissau Guinea produce it, then after you have Indian people who are there living in the country, they sell it, they export it. And they were planning the circuit that the cashew will have until it will be transformed and sell on supermarket. And they explained that, by the way, the price will getting something like tenfold the initial price.
Tenfold
the price, the initial price.
Okay.
I don't know if it is okay for the explanation.
Yes.
But
initial price, yes.
Yes. What is very very pity is if we had the possibility to transform it locally and to sell it ourselves, it would be more beneficial for the people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But unfortunately, we all know that we are in a context of mondialization, globalization.
Yes, globalization.
World Bank and FME, they would not allow certain funding that cannot maybe go to the same direction of the contrary, the opposite direction of their policies. So it is, but our government should have more courage, take more decision in the direction of our interest.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Wonderful. Yes, Mr. Sambu, you back?
Yes.
You needed to add something?
Yes. I see every year, I agree what Mr. So said. Every year, the Indians buy every production of cashew and export us.
Export them
and transform Yes, and after they resell into us.
They
and they
mm-hmm.
and they resell.
Okay. They sell it again.
Yes, they sell it again. And if you see all our production, if you take mangoes and yes, cashew and
Mm-hmm.
our what I say, or
Gold?
for example, gold. Yes, gold.
Mm-hmm.
For example, gold. All our production of gold is export for Dubai. Exported, yes.
To Dubai.
Exported to Dubai,
Mm-hmm.
Canada, and then transform the gold and voila.
Mm-hmm. They transform the gold.
Yes.
In order to make jewels.
Yes. Yes.
Bijou
and voila. And
jewels. Mm-hmm.
the population didn't. What I say. Don't get profits to all of them.
Mm-hmm. From all of that provenance.
From all of them. If you go in Kedugu, there no anything. Yes, anything. If you take, for example, city of Sabodola, they didn't have electricity, no water. Yes, they are
That's
very,
amazing.
very poor.
No electricity.
No electricity in Sabodola. They are very poor.
Where's the gold?
Yes, the gold. Yes.
Yeah, what do they do with the gold? You know,
the gold.
A lot of people are dreaming to work, in Sabodola.
Yes.
So they think once there, they can make money quickly.
Yes.
They can have a very good salary with the gold transformation.
They have a good salary. Very, very good salary, yes.
But what about the local residents over there? Do they profit from that?
Yes, but localities for Sabodola are anything. Yes, no electricity, no water, no road, no roads. Yes.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yes. That's amazing. Very good job. Wonderful job, sir. Wonderful job. Yes, Jenny? Jenny, do you have something to add?
No, I agree with them.
All right. Anyway.
For all of this, though, you can sell drugs to
immigrate.
To get money.
What about to immigrate?
Or emigrate, yes.
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 Yeah, why not?
Yes.
So there are a lot of immigrants who are able to make money once abroad. And they are realizing a lot of things in their country.
Yes.
Yeah, what do you think about immigration? So since the government is not so courageous to, take all of that into hands, like the problem of, cashew production in Michigan Shore that they led with the Indians. That's crazy.
Yes.
So this is, this will result in a big discourage. Demotivation, I wanted to say. So that will only drive the young people to be demotivated and to try to find the best solution in order to get head above water. And why not to go to immigrate? Why not? I heard, Mr. Day saying that we have to believe in ourselves and all, but if we are not accompanied by the authorities, that means we're going to be stuck somewhere. We want to go anywhere.
Yes, we believe ourselves, but opportunity are not accessible for young people or young graduates. So it's only the way of immigrate and or sell drugs.
Yes, and sell drugs. Okay. Yes, Jenny, immigration, whether it be legal or illegal immigration, both of them are okay or not?
If you are legally an immigrant, that means that the country where you go needs your service if you are legally immigrants. But if you are illegally one, it means that you are like a slave.
Really?
Yes. You have to be, yes, because when you immigrate to one country where you don't know anything, where you have to suffer and to do a kind of job that you have never done in your own country. So why to go there? You have to run after to escape the policemen when they come to control your identity. So I think it's better to stay in your country and to try to work legally than to be immigrated to another country.
Excellent, excellent. And that's what we call sacrifice too. We know that it's never easy to travel abroad and to cope with that environment. But all the same, it's worth a shoot sometimes when we see that there are some of them who are able to succeed in, realizing a lot of stuff in the country. It's a long way, that's true. Once there, you're having some problems to, to cope with the environment. But if you believe in yourself and accept those challenges, well, you may succeed.
Yes.
You may succeed.
Yes. Yes. I think young girls take the illegal way because if they go to embassy, they didn't have visa.
Okay, to the embassy.
Yeah, to the embassy, yes. I think the main thing is to get to the destination because I think the European need this what I say, how to say need I think workforce.
Yes, workforce, exactly.
Workforce. Yes. They need it. They need it.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes, somebody else quickly, Mr. So or Mr. Gay, about immigration.
Like us, Jenny, I think immigration for African people going to Europe, I think it is a kind of slavery, of modern slavery.
Okay.
Because, it's true that there is some people who succeed in Europe, but comparing to all people who go there and have little job selling some little things, they cannot gain a lot of food in order to invest in their country. So I think it is possible what they gain there to be here and to have better.
It's not the same currency.
Yes, it's not
CFA and dollars and euro, not the same.
Not the same.
It's not the same, but you can have, because here, I can say the same for doctors who is living here in Senegal.
Okay.
And our colleagues who prefer to immigrate.
Okay.
Maybe have a better salary and so on. But here you can have the possibility to have your own house, to have your own car, and you can have your maybe your children learning in the best schools. You know, compared to them, they can have good salary, but in general, the taxes and how do we say, le coût de la vie?
The cost of living?
Okay, the cost of living there is much more expensive.
Okay.
And, by the way, they can have a whole career, but at the end, they cannot have, for example, a house is building here.
Okay.
So I don't think that it is a problem of currency, but it is just a problem of equivalence.
Of
equivalence.
Equivalence. Okay. Okay. Wow.
Yes,
excellent.
you see,
Excellent.
When you talk about the currency, for example, when you are immigrated in one country, you gain money in euro, and during the month, you spend the euro too.
Okay.
So it's the same.
Well,
the life there.
Okay.
So if the life at this country is very expensive, you think that you gain much more money, but you spend this money first in this country before sending the rest to your country if you want to save money. So it's a risk to be immigrated in one country if you don't have a job, a correct job to stay there.
Okay, but when you are an illegal immigrant, well, no need to pay all of those taxes. No need. So
you can just buy food.
It's not that expensive. The access of food and health is easy abroad.
But when you have a goal to have your own car.
Yes, your
own apartment.
Not every time.
But Mrs. Jen.
Yes.
That's why Jenny said it's a kind of slavery, because you cannot work hard without having a good apartment, without having the possibility to have a car.
Where will you live if you are illegally immigrated to one country? Under the how to say, tunnel?
Yes, why not?
No.
Around the stadium.
No. In my country, I have a bed. No.
Slavery is enough. We have 3 centuries of slavery. It is enough now.
Really? It's enough now.
No, it's enough. We have suffered from 3 centuries of slavery. It is enough. And what I would just add is, in terms of quality of life, even if it is a legal immigrant, you have your salary, you have your car, you do not have the facilities people living in their own country here. For example,
for sure.
I have the possibility maybe to have 2 domestics in my house. I have the possibility to pay a driver for driving for my children here. But in France, even if I'm a doctor, it is not possible to have domestic.
You're right.
Yes, you're right.
You're right. Yes, housemaids,
It's very, very expensive. Driver is very, very expensive. So you are doing all by yourself.
You're right. Definitely. I agree with you.
Yes.
Definitely. Because last time I was discussing with one guy who is from Holland, And he was a little bit surprised when I told him that here we can afford having a housemaid. And over there, he explained that it's totally expensive to get one. And himself, he's a professional, and he was supposed to, you know, deal with the household chores at home as the husband. And yeah, I was really laughing at him that time when he explained to me, I have to clean the house, I have to wash the dishes, etc. I asked him, why not to, you know, hire a maid? And he explained, it's so expensive to, you know, have one here. What about in your country? And then I explained to him. Yeah, he was just like surprised. Yeah, it's Africa. We have our own housemates. We have our drivers. And you think that we are, you know, dirty people.
Yes.
Yeah. That's it. All right, so we can move to the next slide. If you don't have anything to say again, Mr. Soul, we can move. Mr. Soul, immigration.
He's not here.
He's offline. Okay, so let's move. So what do we have in the next slide again? What is it? So let's see. Together, creating a company, what are the different steps to create a company? Okay, company owners, the floor is yours, because me, I don't have a company. Me, you know, I'm striving to, you know, to have one like you.
You have to make marketing study first to know who is the, how to say, concurrent? Competitors, and to get details how they do before you start. Yes, because you learn from them, and when you know the stage they made, you make less mistakes.
Okay, I see.
Yes, it's the first study that you have to do before creating your own business.
That's what we call the market research.
Yes. Then when you start, you will be much better than your competitor because you add the
added value.
Yes, you add another value. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So first of all,
then,
yes, and then
competitors. And you get information at the administration, what kind of papers you need before creating a company.
Okay.
Okay.
I see. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, guys, what can you say again about it? Yeah, what about identifying the business idea, for example, before, you know, leading a market research?
I think you will give a known for your company.
A name.
A name, yes, a name. And it depends. You go to I think what I say, Chambre de Commerce. And
Chambre de Commerce. Yeah, I forgot the name again. Trade center maybe, but let me check. Okay. Chamber of Trade.
Chamber of Trade, okay.
Or Chamber of Commerce.
Yes, and it depends what kind of business you want to do. If you, yes, if you want to create a company for selling or for another business, you will. I think the first time you will write your business plan.
Okay.
Your plan business, and yes.
Business plan is okay.
Business plan, and you will see all of you need from for example your personal, your staff, and you want to know how time, what to do, to how long to do to maximize profits. Yes.
Very good. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
To reach somehow the short-term goals.
Yes.
And later on the long-term goals.
Yes.
All right, I see. So what must I do else? What must I do else? Yes, somebody else. Great job, Mr. Sambu. It's an excellent job. Yeah. Yes, who's online? Mr. Soul. Mr. Soul, you there? Mr. Gay?
I do not have any experience in creating companies.
Yeah, because you're a doctor. That's what I saw. That's what I saw just now.
Yes, doctor will create company for a clinic. A clinic is a company.
Yes. Yes.
Is a possibility.
Yes. Yes.
So that's why I would say maybe you have to. How do we say appel à candidature? I don't know the term in English.
Call for tender?
Okay. Maybe you will have to call for tender in order to choose the best, maybe the colleagues or the best workers you will have in your company.
Okay.
What about that? Maybe I don't know if people already talk about the capital, the funding.
Okay.
For creating the company.
Okay.
It can be a bank loan, or it can be also appel. I don't know the exact term in French. But there is a possibility to call for
application.
An application funding
instead of tender. Sorry. Yes.
Okay. So I would say that's the two step to have teams call for candidature, and the second call for application.
Okay. I see. Okay, well tried. Yeah. Well tried, everybody. So it's almost like what you said. But first of all, it's always good to identify a business idea. Okay, in order to, try to do something particular. For example, if everybody does the same business, somehow it's gonna take time to flourish. Yeah, it's always a good idea to, to try and do something that people are not doing. Okay, so that's what you have here in the first line. Identify a business idea. It might be what, for example? For example, it might be. Can you identify one business idea?
Yes.
A very interesting business idea. Because I need to get more money. Now, I will cheat your ideas.
Legal or not legal?
Pardon?
Legal or not legal?
Okay, both of them. I'm ready.
Because I know selling drug, as Mr. Sam said earlier, is a very good business.
A very good business idea.
I said selling drugs is a good business idea.
But now, when it comes to register with the government, who is going to do that?
Who is going to do that? You will take.
You don't need to follow those steps if you want to sell drugs.
Oh, for sure. Because it's illegal, and what we have here on the screen, it's totally legal.
Yes, but I can say that in Senegal, that's members of government who is, is dealing with the illegal activities.
Yes, you're totally right. Okay, selling drugs, and what else?
Creating a clinic.
Creating a clinic? Why not?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do you think I can do that?
Yes.
Yes, if you are a manager, you recruit doctors and specialists and you manage.
Really?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
it's easy to manage.
Wow.
If you are interested in creating a clinic, we can be partners.
Why not? Why not? Why not? Yeah.
There is a banker in our group.
Ah,
yes,
excellent.
yes.
The banker.
And I give you money.
Yes. And Jenny can be, yes, Jenny, which position can you occupy?
The manager, the leader.
Yeah.
The leader.
Yes, the manager.
There can't be 2 leaders or 3 leaders.
Yeah, you can be a manager.
2.
Oh, 2 women for leading. It will be very fun.
Managing.
But we talk about, how do you say, equality or equity?
Equality.
Equality. Mm-hmm. So 1 man and 1 woman.
Okay, gender parity.
Parity.
Gender parity in this case. Yeah, why not? Why not? Or even I can try to act like a doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah.
It is not so easy, Mrs. Dan.
It is not what?
You need diploma, Mrs. Dian.
It's not so easy as you think.
It's not easy thing.
No.
But, well, it's just a matter of asking the patient some questions.
At least
do you often have a headache? And they say yes. And then after you give paracetamol.
Okay. You give Artemisia.
If it was just like that, you wouldn't need to have 7 years of formation.
Of training.
Okay.
Oh, you're right.
For prescribing, you have to master a lot of things.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But if this is possible, so why not? It's not possible for you know, an ordinary people to open a drugstore.
Why?
Why not? It's not possible for an ordinary person to open a drugstore, because I heard that it's forbidden. The manager of the drugstore must be the one who has a diploma.
I don't think that it is mandatory to have diploma for a drugstore.
Yeah, sure.
No, I think for crane clinic is not it is it need to
it requires
yes, it requires to learn medicine, I think. Yes.
Okay, it requires.
Yes.
Okay, but now but now what is the first step? Suppose that we're a team and we would like to open a clinic.
Maybe first.
Jenny is among the manager. Mr. Sambu is the banker. Mr. Gay is the doctor. And me, well, complicated. So,
yes, we can search.
Where am I?
We can search for an.
I'm the nurse. No, not the nurse. Okay. We can search.
You can search for an what I say, accreditation.
Aggregation.
Agreement.
Accreditation.
Agreement.
Yes.
Agreement. Yes, accreditation.
We can use accreditation too.
Yes, I think it's the first. Yes.
The first thing to do.
The first thing to do, yes.
Okay.
And one place.
Yes. Okay.
And,
one place where? Where?
Yes, where?
Where? That's the biggest question.
Yes.
Where do you think will be the suitable, the most suitable place?
In Dakar.
In Dakar.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, Sambu said in Dakar. What about Jenny?
I say at the place where there is no electricity and a lot of gold.
Sabodola.
Yes, Sabodola.
Interesting. I'm sure Mr. Gay will refuse to go there.
It depends.
Yes.
It is very, very well paid. Why not?
Yes, they will pay you with gold.
Yes.
Okay.
It is very, very well paid, and a swimming pool, a big house. Why not?
Yes,
Yes, you see, when you are kind with the population, you help them with their health. They will be how to say, reconnaissant. Grateful, yes, grateful with you. So they will pay you with gold, and when you go to Dakar to buy medicines, you transform your gold in money, or you keep it in your how to say, coffre-fort. At Bakari Sambu's bank.
Safety box. Safety box.
Safety box. Yes.
But I think that
okay, strong box. That's what I had in my mind, but I was not sure.
Doctors don't want to go to faraway places.
Remote places.
They only prefer to stay in Dakar, Thiès, and Kaolack. But if you say that Ziguinchor or Tambacounda or Kédougou, they will not accept.
Why?
But Dr. Sow is.
I don't know why.
Where is Dr. Sow?
Dr. Sow lives in Ziguinchor. because maybe it is he didn't have any choice.
Yes, he didn't have a choice. Yes,
he's military.
If say
he's the right safety.
Sorry. Sorry.
If they go there, they will stay only 1 year or 2 years in Wala, and they prefer to go in Dakar or Kaolack or Thiès.
But in general, there is some explanation, explanation for that. Personally, I'm not opposite to go in the rural area or in region.
I don't refuse, maybe.
I don't refuse. But the problem is, in general, you do not have enough means to practice your medicine.
Okay.
And you do not have, if you want to go there with your family, you may not have the possibility to have good school for your children, and you have and to have also maybe other facilities for your children. Yeah, and that's
No,
why.
the first time you go there, you go alone, and you get their trust, and you will be the leader, because when you go there, you will be like a god.
You will be.
You will be like God, because you have knowledge, you are helpful.
Yes.
So
Yes.
they will consider you as the holy God who is coming there to give the light to the population, and they will pay you with gold, and this gold you will transform it.
But now who is going to pay with gold?
Who is going to pay with gold? Maybe it was possible 100 years ago, Jenny, but right now you cannot have this.
Yeah.
It's a very big problem. It's a very big problem. The best doctor are in Dakar. And if you go, yes, sure. They refuse to go. They refuse to go to the far place.
Remote places.
Yes. Remote place, yes. If you say that go, for example, in Kedugu, go in Kedugu, they refuse.
In our country, we have a place like that. We have precious stones and gold, and the poor population and the national intellectual are afraid to go there because there is no comfort. And Chinese and Pakistani, they go there. And they stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and finally they rent a private plane to export illegally the gold and precious stones.
Wow.
Yes.
Amazing.
And now there is electricity, the road is finished, but when you go there, if you are national, they kill you.
Wow.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Who are they?
Because they think that you didn't help, and they like Chinese and Pakistani people. Yes.
But they're not from Madagascar.
Yes.
How can they have, those prerogatives to, drive people to go away once they're there?
It's corruption with authority.
Wow. Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing.
It's a dealer on the table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Mr. Gay, if you are effective in Kedugu, for example, I think
you
can go there. Posted, yes.
It depends.
It depends.
Not just
He's hesitating.
No, I was just joking when I said earlier it depends. It is well paid. It is not a problem of financial needs, but it is a problem maybe of I don't know. Its technical platform. It is possible to say plateau technique.
Plateau technique. Okay.
Because when you are a young doctor,
technical platform, yes.
Yeah, technical platform. When you are a young doctor or I don't know, a young specialist, what is your first aim? Maybe it is to practice a lot.
Okay.
Yes.
It is to can we say applicate when you have learned?
Apply.
Apply, yes. It is to apply when you have learned and to have a lot of experience.
Okay.
Maybe at the end of your career, you are going to have, maybe you will want to have facilities, to have more money, etc. But when you are young, it is not our first aim. But what is the reality is when you accept to go to the region, the minister will say, okay, you are going to have a lot of technical platform, a good technical platform, etc. But when you are there, you find very, very bad material.
The reality.
You do not have enough human resources and quality with quality. You do not have maybe good, what you say, les outils d'aide au diagnostic. So what we have
les
outils d'aide au diagnostic. So you have you will need an
diagnostic tools.
Yeah, diagnostic tools. You will need to have a good diagnostic tool, biology, X-ray, CT scan, and so on, biology. But in general, you do not have all that, and you make very, very bad medicine.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
But this is a job for our government. And population who are there are Senegalese. Senegalese. Yes.
I agree with you because
they need a good care for them.
I totally agree with you, but in general, in reality, they are politicians, and so they do not take all the responsibilities. But things are changing in Senegal. Okay, we are going to have a good hospital in the region, but the only problem is maybe they won't have enough qualified human resources in terms of nurse, in terms of paramedical paramedics, and this is there is a very a great problem for doctors dealing with this kind of human resources, because in general Senegalese doctors are very good. They have enough high level, but paramedics in general, it is not very, very high level.
Yes. Yeah. They're not so trained. I mean, they didn't receive good training, maybe.
So well trained. There are a lot of nurses who have a good level, but in general, most of them are a little bit limited.
Yes.
But all of them are in Dakar.
Yes, you can have good nurse in the regions sometimes, yeah, but almost all of them, yes, are in Dakar or in Thiès or in big areas.
There's a problem.
Yeah, there are a lot of problems in this country.
Yes.
This is unbelievable. So unbelievable. We can have, I mean, we have good doctors, but the problem is the paramedics.
And it should be a kind of team.
Yes.
And then they should try to do a very good job.
Yes, yes.
Like
technical platform,
like doctors.
Yes.
All right. So excellent, guys. Excellent. Okay, what about the second point, to conduct a market research? I think there's no need to do so in terms of creating a clinic, right? No need to conduct a market research?
Depends.
Really?
Depends, because, for example, if you have to create a clinic in Dakar, you may have some problems with concurrents, we say.
Competitors?
With the competitors, because there are a lot of clinics in this town.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if you create a clinic, the tendency actually is to create clinic in Cuba.
Okay.
There are a lot of people there, and people in general have money. So
okay.
doctors who live in Dakar, they create clinics in Cuba,
mm-hmm.
and they go there alternatively
mm-hmm.
The rest of maybe the weekend
mm-hmm.
To see their patient,
mm-hmm.
and the other days of the week they are in Dakar.
Wow. What a lifestyle. It's very difficult to do that. I think yes, to be able to, move from Dakar to Tuba, from Tuba to Dakar, you must be so energetic.
Yes, but since the highway is available, I think moving to Tuba is no longer more difficult.
How?
Just 2 hours.
Okay, I see.
They go there
Interesting.
in general on Tuesday, and they live there until Sunday.
Excellent, excellent.
Many doctors have a clinics.
Yeah, they're private clinics.
Yes.
Personally, I do not have clinics. I prefer public hospital.
Public hospital, yes.
But maybe later on, he will have his own one.
I prefer to go clinics for public hospital.
Public, you prefer to go to a public hospital?
No, to clinics.
To okay, you prefer clinics to public health
hospital,
structures.
Yes. If you go to the public hospital, you have big difficulty to see the doctor.
Difficulty,
yes. Yes.
In comparison.
Yes. Because I think the doctor came, for example, for 12 o'clock, and
the doctor arrives at 12?
At 12.
You mean
yes.
After? Okay.
Yes, at 12, and he take, I think, 10 patients, and voila, the others go. Yes.
Go away.
Go away. Yes.
It's not normal.
Yeah, it's abnormal.
Yes.
Abnormal.
Yes.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is the reality.
It's a reality, yes.
In general, it's because many doctors, they do what we call in Wolof harmat.
Yes.
They go in the clinics, and then after they return.
They combine a lot of jobs.
Yeah,
yes.
Excellent. Well,
salary is not good.
That salary is not good.
Yes.
But
anyway,
it is not just doctors. It is politicians. It is
yes.
A lot of Senegalese people.
It's the system.
Definitely.
Yeah, exactly.
Even with teachers, Mrs. Jang.
Yeah, I just told you that. Even with teachers. Yeah. So unfortunately, I mean, we're the one who go on strike every time.
Yeah.
So we're the one who complain every time.
Yes.
So that's why a lot of people think that we are like, those people who like money. We only concentrate, on how to get more money.
Yes.
And you doctors, you never complain, even if the salary is not that high.
Yes. They sometimes complain, but not as the teacher do.
Not as well as the teacher do.
As well as they do. But maybe because they have the possibility to make money in the clinic.
Okay.
I think that's why.
Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, so I think we can give back the line. It's
Yes.
7:10, and
10.
if we don't pay attention, it will be taken back soon.
Yes.
Suddenly. All right, so guys, congratulations once again. It was a great, an excellent job, I can say. Unfortunately, two of you, Mr. Curry and Mr. So, are offline in the meantime.
So he's back.
Yeah, he's online, but he has muted his microphone. Maybe he is busy doing something.
Okay.
But as far as Mr. Curry is concerned, he was here. He said hello to everyone, and when suddenly we could not talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
So maybe it's power cut, as he was explaining.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you guys. Thank you for attending the class.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. See you next week, God willing.
Next week, yes. Next week.
See you next week.
Yes.
Happy next week, all.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.